We've all probably seen it by now. The AI image-to-video feature of the Honor 400 has gone viral. Packed with a bunch of AI-powered tools, the Honor 400 is shaping up to be a very promising device. But it's up against very tough competition from none other than its own sibling, the Honor 200. So what can the Honor 400 actually provide? Let's find out. Hey guys, Andre here from TechLocal, and this is our review of the Honor 400. One thing I still can't wrap my head around is how Honor managed to lower the launch price of the Honor 400 as compared to last year while still adding more features. The Honor 400 here in the Philippines retails at 22,999 pesos, and if I remember correctly, the launch price of the Honor 200 was 23,999 pesos. I know, crazy, right? Let's begin with the headline feature, the cameras. The Honor 400 now comes with a 200 megapixel main camera, an upgrade from the 50 megapixel shooter on its predecessor. Comparing photos taken with both phones, the improvement in image quality is immediately noticeable. Shots from the Honor 400 are detailed, vibrant, and noticeably more color accurate. They've dialed back the saturation and reduced over-sharpening, giving images a much more natural and pleasing look. Contrast isn't as harsh either, which makes the photos easier on the eyes. Plus, the processing and shutter response are much faster. It feels very snappy. Tap the shutter and it captures the shot almost instantly. Now, even though Honor removed the telephoto camera, which might make some people pause, I was genuinely surprised by how well the Honor 400 handles zoom. It uses smart in-camera processing to clean up digital zoom shots, making them surprisingly usable. This is similar to what the Honor 200 does. You might have seen that in our previous review. But this time, the improved main camera carries more of the load. After all, hardware-wise, the main 200 megapixel sensor on the Honor 400 packs so much detail that it can easily handle zooming in and then letting processing take over the task. And while the lack of a dedicated telephoto lens is noticeable when shooting very far subjects, I'd say the Honor 200 might do a little better when zooming in at extreme distances, but neither phone does well at beyond 10x anyway. So I wouldn't say that the Honor 400 would fall behind as much. To quickly talk about selfies, the Honor 400 packs a 50 megapixel selfie camera, and it takes great selfies. I'm not a big fan of the filter it has by default, so I dialed it down, but what I do like is the ability to take wider shots with its 0.5x mode. Now, where the Honor 400 really flexes is with its impressive array of AI features. The standout is the AI image-to-video. The phone literally animates static photos. We snapped several prenup photos of the celebrity couple using the Honor 400, and we converted them into video all straight from the device. The results are pretty entertaining. It's similar to AI videos we see online, but now you can do it straight on your phone. Though what's lacking is the ability to prompt what type of action the video would do, but surely any type of photo will come to life. I still find this to be creepy and entertaining at the same time, and while some people might not see a practical use for this, I'd say others might find it incredibly valuable. For example, if you're a small business owner, you could create short promotional videos by animating product photos. That's perfect for social media. Content creators can diversify beyond static stories on platforms like Facebook and Instagram. Instead of taking static photos, why not turn them into a video? Better yet, you can take it further by combining all of these videos in an editing app to make something more polished. It's a surprisingly powerful tool. Another standout AI feature is AI outpainting. Ever wished your photo had more context or a wider view? This feature expands an image and fills in the surrounding elements using AI. For example, here's a shot of me in a studio which looked like it was shot at a temple. AI outpainting expanded the area, placed me outdoors, and even generated a sky to match the whole scene. In another example, I snapped a photo on a staircase with my fiancé Apple. I then erased the clutter with AI Eraser, which is another AI feature of this phone, and then expanded the frame, which revealed an area beyond the spiral staircase. The results were really convincing. As a finishing touch, I also used AI image to video to make the photo move. The truth is, these AI features can be useful. I guess you just have to know how to implement it to your workflow. Now, moving on to its design, one of the first things I told the Honor team as I saw this was it looks beautiful. This phone looks amazing. The Honor 400 comes in this gold finish, balancing subtle matte tones with hints of shine. It just screams premium. It has a flat back, flat sides, and the new camera module design is probably my favorite Honor look so far. I really hope they keep this for future models. It's also more compact now. I love how it feels on my hands. Almost every part of the display can be easily reachable with one hand. Speaking of the display, it's now completely flat. The screen size has changed. It now measures at 6.55 inches compared to the 6.7 inch of the 200, but the resolution has been bumped up. And it offers a sharper, more refined image because of that increased pixel density. It really does enhance the premium feel. I love the display of the Honor 200, but this aspect is one of the parts where the 400 beats the previous gen. Internally, the Honor 400 is powered by the Snapdragon 7 Gen 3, a solid mid-range chip that delivers fast, reliable performance, and it handles modern games with ease. Sure, a newer processor would have been a nice touch, but given the phone's lower price point, this setup is a solid win. Top-tier games like Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact run smoothly. In Genshin Impact, the graphics default to low settings, but the device can actually handle the highest with 60 FPS mode enabled. While it likely doesn't maintain a steady 60 FPS, performance stays comfortably above 30 most of the time. With this level of performance, lighter titles like Call of Duty Mobile pose no issue at all. Overall, the Honor 400 is more than capable of handling just about any task you throw at it. In a sea of smartphones that are getting slower charging speeds, the Honor 400 is capable of 80-watt charging. It's similar to the Honor 200, but the battery capacity has gotten bigger. This now comes with 5,300 mAh of battery, bigger than the Honor 200, and it lasts longer than the Honor 200. Honor has been highlighting the AI features of the Honor 400, and to be fair, I think these features are not just a gimmick. The AI tools are fun to use and actually bring some useful functionality to the table. On the hardware side though, the Honor 400 feels like a solid step up from the 200. It offers a higher resolution display, more megapixels in the camera, a larger battery, and a bold new design. Plus, it's one of the more affordable ways if you want to get your hands on a phone that is powered by the Snapdragon 7 Gen 3. Some folks might miss the telephoto lens, but overall, I think the whole experience makes up for it. Unless you're regularly zooming past 10x, the difference between the 200 and the 400 is pretty small in that regard. If you're upgrading from the Honor 200, the jump might not seem huge unless you're really interested in getting the AI features, but considering that the Honor 400 is even priced lower than the 200, it's honestly great value and a bit of a no-brainer. So what do you guys think of the new Honor 400? Are the AI features just a gimmick, or do you find this actually useful? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Anyway, that's it for our review of the Honor 400. Once again, this has been Andre from Tech Local. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.